Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor Vegas, Valimir Brokovich, Troy Smothers, SafeMoon Oz, and Morad Shaker for being higher level patrons. You could join that for as little as $1 a month. There's a link down in the description below. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button below this video if you'd like to show your support there. Please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this. This is coming from SafeMoonZilla, who was very meticulous. I did reference something else that they caught in a previous video, so shout outs to them. And they were meticulous in the sense that during the SafeMoon Saturday podcast, in which the CEO John Crony was speaking at South by Southwest, SafeMoonZilla had taken note of a couple of very important things. So in this instance, he says, CEO John Crony, in an interview with CNBC at South by Southwest, he told them that there are two blockchains that have been tested to fit their ecosystem. SafeMoon has 65 paid employees. The company works approximately 19 to 20 hours a day, now with the goal for 24-hour production. Okay, there's a couple of things here, so let's go ahead and tackle each one of these one by one. Let's start off with the fact that the CEO had an interview with CNBC. That alone, I think, is absolutely incredible. I love to see it. I hope that there's going to be more interviews and coverage by major news organizations moving forward in the future, for SafeMoon specifically. And then up next, we have two blockchains have been tested to fit their ecosystem. What blockchains are they referring to? More than likely, the one that's the test net, that is what Thomas, aka Papa, who does not work at the SafeMoon team anymore, had built out. What kind of value was there? It's hard to say because we can't see the blockchain. We don't know all the full details behind it. However, that was a testnet version. Since then, it looks like there has been a second blockchain that's been established. And as far as which one that they're going to decide to move forward with, well, it's probably going to be the latter, right? It's probably going to be the one that they started working on after the first one for whatever specific reasons. But there could be some key takeaways on that first blockchain that they say, yes, this core stuff, we want to keep this. We're kind of gutting it, and then we're going to establish this other element right here. But they have ownership of that blockchain, so you could technically make the argument of saying, well, we have two blockchains that have been tested, right? Okay. I really doubt that they would launch two blockchains to go live, to go to the mainnet. I don't know what the value would be there. It would be something that's a bit controversial. It would be something that we have never seen before. And frankly, it would almost come across as if you're spreading yourself too thin, unless there is a very specific purpose of why this blockchain is doing this and why this blockchain is doing that. Maybe there's value that's there for some reason, but I don't quite see it. If anyone has some crazy theories on that, then feel free to tell us in the comments down below. Up next, SafeMoon has 65 paid employees. This is a sharp contrast to what we've been pitched before, which was approximately 90 to 100 employees. However, that was how many months ago? And if people fulfill specific roles and they're no longer needed, then they were essentially a work for hire. And so then they get let go, right? Now, also, if we look at the SafeMoon price, which I'm not going to pull it up right now, but if we do, it's substantially down. Any kind of funding that's coming in to pay for these employees, if it was directly associated with the SafeMoon price, it's going to be quite difficult to be able to maintain paying so many employees, if that was the circumstance. I am leaning more heavily towards the fact that it's not. There might be an involvement there with the liquidity to some degree, but more specifically, in version 2 of SafeMoon, we have that marketing fund, right? So remember, of those transaction fees, a portion of it does go to help with marketing and team building, that kind of a thing. In addition to that, these new projects that are getting listed on SafeMoon Swap, they do have to pay. There's different tier levels depending on how much that they're trying to get out of it. And they have to pay to be able to get involved with those various things. And so that money that's generated is money that could go to maintaining the organization, the corporation, or I believe it's a corporation. It's is it LLC? C Corp. I can't remember what it's officially registered as. To pay for everything is my point. So, yeah, more than likely some people had to be let go. And then also it says the company works approximately 19 to 20 hours a day now with the goal for 24-hour production. Obviously, he doesn't mean he's going to have each employee work 24-hour shifts. We're human. It's not physically possible. You need sleep, you need breaks, you can't perform well enough if you don't get enough sleep. It's saying the company. So the hours when it says, okay, we are open, to saying, okay, we are now closed for the day. There's nobody that's operating. You could have people working various shifts, all that kind of stuff, right? It also says the company. The company in what sense? The one that's located over in Utah, or the people that are over in Australia? What about what's going over in the United Kingdom? So you're dealing with multiple time zones here, right? So theoretically, if you had everything that was under this broad umbrella and you had just standard work hours, if you place them well enough, you could have enough of an overlap where it would technically be a 24-hour production. I hope that makes sense. These ones would be open during regular hours and then regular hours and then going back on over, so it's still technically a 24-hour period. Some interesting information for sure. Let us know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I do have referral links in the description. If you want to get free crypto, free stock, feel free to check those out. If you want to protect your crypto, which is a very smart idea, using a cold storage wallet, you can take a look at something like the EllaPal, which I have a coupon code for you in the description. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.